Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about bandit recruitment, types of bandits, and also some tips and tricks. So before the video starts, I have a script like always. I also have a chart that's inside the script, so I think it's, if you guys want to go check that out, I really suggest you do. It's going to be in the description below, like always. And yeah, so in Bannerlord, you can recruit bandits into your army, and eventually when the bandits reach the XP requirement, you can upgrade them into normal troops that you normally would get from towns and villages, right? So there are two ways to basically upgrade a bandit into a normal troop. One is pretty much how the devs intended it to be done, and one is kind of a bug or an exploit that's kind of been here since the game's launch. So we're going to talk about both ways, but first let's talk about the types of bandits that you can upgrade pretty much, right? So most bandits can be upgraded into normal troops. Some will start as tier 1 like looter bandits, and some will start like tier 4 like the harami, for example, right? The only bandits that do not have upgrades are bandit heroes and bandit bosses. So bandit bosses can usually be found at hideouts. Sometimes they travel as well in bandit groups, and they are recruitable. But bandit heroes are not in the game yet, but they are in the encyclopedia. So I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So if we go on the screen, we go to troops, we go to bandit. As you can see, there's every type of bandit has a bandit boss. These are recruitable. You can definitely get these on your side. You can't upgrade them though, but as a unit by themselves, I think they're a pretty good unit. But bandit heroes, as you can see, they have a lot more what you would call it, stats and skills, kind of like how a normal companion would, but unfortunately they are not in the game yet, but it's kind of exciting to see how they are going to be implemented later on. But pretty much every single culture in the game has their own sets of bandits that can be transformed into normal troops, and those troops will be of that said culture, right? So I'm going to list all the cultures in the game, and also all the bandits that can be found roaming around in bandit groups that have to do with those cultures, right? So I'm going to organize the bandits according to what culture they can upgrade to. Also organize them by the bandit type and the tier. So I'm going to put it on the screen right now as I am talking about it. I have a little, what do you call it? Like a little key. You kind of see it on maps sometimes. I have a lot, like, since there was a lot to write, I didn't want to just write everything out. I kind of put it into like little categories. So when you're looking at the list, UTA means upgrade to A, I means infantry, A means archer, H means horseman, HA means horse archer, just so you know what type of unit it is, right? So let's start with the Empire. So the Empire can mainly be upgraded. So if you want Empire troops, right, you can get these from looters, from pretty much looter bandits. They are everywhere on the map, and same as the Empire, they are big in numbers. The Empire has 3 different kingdoms, so it kind of makes sense that, you know, looters are their counterpart, if you think about it, because looters can be found on all of the map. So here's pretty much all the bandits that can be found roaming around in looter groups. So you have the looter, which is a tier 1 unit. Let me pull up the encyclopedia to kind of show you guys as we're going along, right? So let's find looter. This is the first one. So the looter can be upgraded to an imperial infantry. And then the second one that you can find roaming around is called the deserter. They're going to be found in looter groups as well. And these guys can pretty much skip a level from pretty much looters and can be trained into imperial trained infantry. Next, that's pretty much all the Empire units that you can get from looters, right? Now let's move on to the next group. Next group we have is Mountain Bandits. And Mountain Bandits, they can upgrade into Vladians, which are, let's get on the map right here, these boys over here. So let's get back to the encyclopedia. The first ones you can get are the Hillmen. So these are the most common ones. If we go to Bandits, Hillmen, these are the most common ones that you will find in a Mountain Bandit group. They are tier 2, and they can either be upgraded to a brigand, I'm pretty sure I said that wrong, and or a Vladian infantry. And then the next tier that you can find is obviously the brigand. I'm saying it wrong, I know I am, but it's okay. These guys are tier 3, and they can be upgraded to either a Vladian billman or a highwayman. And then the tier 4 that you can also find in what do you call it, mountain bandit groups, is the highwayman, and this guy can be upgraded to the Vladian champion. And then also the non-upgradable ones, like always, like I said it before, are the mountain bandit heroes and the mountain bandit boss. So if we go back to the troops, go to mountain bandit, these two guys, they cannot be upgraded. And this guy's not even in the game yet, but when he is in the game, he can't be upgraded. Next thing we have are the Sturgeons. So the Sturgeons are mainly upgraded from Sea Raiders. So let me go just change it to this. And so here's the ones that are going to be walking around in the Sea Raider groups. We have, first of all, we have the Sea Raider. He's the most common. He's a clan tier 2. And he can be upgraded to a Sea Raider warrior or a Sturgeon soldier. And then we have the next tier, which is the Sea Raider warrior. And he can be upgraded to the Sea Raider chief or to a Varyog veteran, if I'm saying that right. And then the last one that you can also find roaming around with Sea Raider groups is the Sea Raider chief. And he can be upgraded to a Sturgeon. I'm going to say horseman because I have no idea how to say that name. And also, like I said it before, the Sea Raider hero and the Sea Raider boss cannot be upgraded. And this is what they look like. My bad. Right over here. Next, we have the Azurai. So the Azurai are mainly upgraded from Desert Bandits. So if we go over here to Desert Bandits, as we can see, the most common one is the Bedouin Rover. And he is clan tier 2 and can be upgraded either to a Nomad Bandit or an Azurai Skirmisher. And then the next one we have is the Nomad Bandit. He is clan tier 3 and he can be upgraded to either the Harami or the Azurai Mameluke Cavalry. And then the biggest bandit is the Harami, which is tier 4, and he can be upgraded to the Azurai Ferris. And then the Desert Bandit boss, right over here, this is what he looks like. And then the hero, this is what he looks like. Next we have are the Khazaits. So the Khazaits, they can be upgraded from Step Bandits, these boys over here. So the most common Step Bandit is, well, the most common Step Bandit is a Step Bandit, and he can be upgraded to a Marauder or a Khazait Raider. And then the next one is, he's a clan tier 2 by the way, and then we have the Marauder, which is clan tier 3, and he can be upgraded to a Raider or the Khazait Lancer. And then the most powerful Step Bandit is the Raider, and he can be upgraded to a Khazait Keshig. And then the Step Bandit boss and hero, they look like this. And finally, we have the I still can't say these guys' names. Batanians, I think I'm saying that right. Probably not. But they pretty much are upgraded by the Forest Bandits. So the most common forest bandit you're going to find is the Bushwhacker. The Bushwhacker, he can be upgraded to, he's clan tier 2, and he can be upgraded to a Freebooter or a Batanian Raider. And after that one we have is the Freebooter, and he can be upgraded to a Forest Bandit or a Batanian Falksman. I think that's how you say it. And he is tier 3. And then the biggest Forest Bandit you can find is the Forest Bandit himself. And this guy, he's really sought after because guess what? Everybody wants the Batanian Fions because these guys are insane. Let me tell you, they are insane. But let me not get off topic. So here's what the boss looks like, and here's what the hero looks like. And now, moving on from this, now in terms of, by the way, all that information that I just stated, what they can be upgraded to, I made a list in the description. You guys can see that. It was probably on the screen as I was talking about it somewhere. So yeah, make sure to go check that out. So you don't have to, because if you go this way, you might do a lot of looking. But if you have the little printout that I made, you can either put it on a different screen as you're playing, and you can know exactly what you're looking for. You know, I just try to make it a little bit easier so you don't have to shift through all of this, right? But next we have in terms of bandit hideouts. So to find the right bandit hideout, let's say you want a specific type of, what do you call it? Specific type of bandit. So the bandit hideouts have to do pretty much with the culture that they are associated with, right? So if you wanted to, let's say you wanted to find steppe bandits, right? You wanted to find a steppe bandit hideout. They are going to be on this side of the map with the Khazaits. Same way as the desert bandits are going to be down here with the Azurai. The Sea Raiders are going to be up here with the Sturgians. The Vladians are going to have the mountain bandits. And the Battanians are going to have the forest bandits. So if you want to find a specific bandit and you want to find a lot of them, right, go to the cultural area that they belong to, as I stated before. And then obviously looters, they don't have any hideouts, but obviously looters are every single place possible. So now let's talk about the 2 ways that you can recruit and eventually upgrade a bandit into a normal troop. So the first way, if we go to our character, is a leadership perk called Disciplinarium. I think that's what it's called. I'm really bad at pronouncing things. English isn't my first language, you know, it is what it is. But leadership is going to be a level 125. If we go all the way over here, there it is. And what this is this pretty much gives you the ability to upgrade any bandit to a normal troop. Pretty much, you know, this just, if they're ready. If they have the XP, this will let you upgrade it. And this is the first way. This is how the devs wanted you to do it. But there's also a second way, and it's kind of a I think it's a bug. I don't know if they intend for this to happen because they haven't really addressed it in any fix. So, and I'm pretty sure they know about it because a lot of people do talk about this method as well. But all you really have to do, so in my situation, if we go to my party, right, pretty sure I have, yes, I have 3, as you can see, I have 3 forest bandits. They're ready to upgrade, but I don't have the perk. In this playthrough, I do not have the perk. But for all you need to do, if we back out, is you need to have a fief. It could either be a town or a castle, right? It has to be yours. So what you do is you run to the fief, you get inside, you go to manage garrison, you put the bandits that you want to upgrade inside once they're ready to upgrade, right? You put them inside the garrison, you press done. You pretty much just wait here for some time. I'd say wait for like a day or 2. And they're going to automatically upgrade for you. Even if you do not have the necessary perk for it, it will still upgrade for you. Now if we just wait it out for a little bit. Let's see if it's done actually after 1 day. It could be just 1 day. Stop waiting, manage garrison. As you can see right here, those forest bandits were changed to a Battanian Fine, which was the next upgrade. And boom, you put it back to your party, and now I have 3 of those guys, right? And I did it without the perk. If we go to my character right here, you can see I'm only at leadership 38, so there's no possible way I could get this perk. Also, when it has to do with the garrison method, units that require a horse to upgrade will not be upgraded, unfortunately. With that one, you do need the perk. That's the only way to do it. If the required unit turns into a horseman from being infantry, right? Then, or if it says required horse, like some units do say, let's go to this guy right here. You see, it requires a war horse. If one of the bandits requires a war horse or even a normal horse to transition or upgrade, you need the perk. You can't really do the whole, you know, garrison cheese method, right? And this works as of 1.4.2 beta, the newest one. The date right now is, I think it's June 10th. Yeah, June 10th. So it is working as of now. Also, another tip on how to recruit big amounts of bandits in a short time is to start a fight with bandits that are 1/10 your size. So I made a video on this previously, but I'm just going to explain it very quickly. So if you have 100 troops, go attack a bandit group that has 10 or less units. When you do this, they will sometimes, not always, sometimes they're still going to attack you, right? But most of the time they're going to surrender and they're going to ask to join you. Then all you have to do is literally put them into your party and you're going to have them, right? So if you really want to, farm a lot of bandits really quick, I suggest going close to a hideout and just attacking the small groups and just recruit them as soon as you get them, because most of them are going to surrender to you. And that's pretty much all for the video. Hopefully it was informative. Like I said, everything will be down in the description. And ask me any questions. Also, I do have a Discord. It's a small growing community, but we are growing. So come out, say hi, do all of that. And yeah, thank you for listening to me, and stay safe.